earlier in the show about a conversation we have going on our Facebook page today about your successes in the year 2020.
Yeah, the year's looked a little different, but no matter how big or small your success is, there's many to be celebrated. Today, our Chelsea Haynes is sitting down with their friend Samantha Lane from Origami Day.
It's hard to believe that 2020 is almost coming to an end, but we are talking with Samantha Lane of Origami Day to talk about focusing and adjusting our shift to celebrating those wins from 2020, even in all of the craziness that we've experienced. Samantha, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, and it's good to see you.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to be with you during our segments here on Living East Tennessee. And I actually love this topic for today. We're talking about celebrating those little wins. We've accomplished a lot. We've gone through a lot really here in 2020. So why is it so important to make sure we're taking the time out to reflect on the things that we've accomplished this year?
Now more than ever, I'm gonna say it. This year has been a really funky year for a lot of us, and it's probably really hard to even fathom that we've had successes. But the reality is we have, and sometimes maintaining in itself is a success. But the point here that I want to share with you guys is there's always something to celebrate, and if for no other reason, celebrating your successes is productive. It's good for you. So when we celebrate our successes, whether large or small, we experience endorphin releases, and that sort of ties a connection, a positive reinforcement between whatever habit or practice or thing we're celebrating and sort of our mental state. And so what that does is that reinforces good behavior. And so it helps us to have more successes, and it helps us to be happier, which helps us to be more productive and more balanced. And you see where I'm going.
That momentum going, right? Celebrating
Absolutely.
Successes means more future successes as we continue. You know, what are some of those tips to making sure we identify and celebrate those successes in this season?
Yes, so I'm going to keep it real simple. I'm going to give you guys two today. And these are two that anyone can start doing right now to start incorporating celebrating successes into your daily practice. So the first one is what I do regularly. And you guys have heard me say before, every Friday, you should be making a plan for your next week. So I'm going to assume everyone watching this show is already doing that. So what you want to do is each week when you sit down and you map out your plan for the next week, right then and there, take a few minutes to look at what you accomplished in that week and write that down. So I like to have a certain page in my planner every year, and that's where all my successes go, or each month, all my monthly successes. And what's nice about doing that and writing them down is that if you have something like an annual review, or even just at the end of the year when you want to make a larger celebration, all that stuff exists in one spot, and you can go back and look at it and remember each and every success. Because if we don't do it regularly, we'll come to the end of the year and we might not remember what we did.
And it's really important, you know, making sure we're marking those milestones and reflecting. I absolutely love that. And you know, you said there was another tip. What's that last tip for the day?
Okay, so the second one is celebrate with someone else. So tell your successes to someone else. And that can be a regular practice too. I have a group of friends where we like to talk about what is my high low for the day. So anytime we get together, we say, okay, what's our high low? So what's something really great that I've accomplished in my life today? And where's an area that I really need some love and support? And so doing that high low, or just even having a friend like you and I from now on, we can say, hey, this is my success. And when you have some other success, you can share it with me. And so either identifying a person or a group of people and a regular occurrence where you can share those successes, that helps to just make it sort of the dialogue of your life, and it overall changes the cadence and the feelings of how we go through each day.
Absolutely, and I love that. It really is, you know, talking about those wins and could have beens, those highs, those lows, and making sure you're surrounding yourself with people who are also celebrating with you. Samantha, those are two incredible tips that I'm definitely going to apply because we've all been through a crazy year. You know, if people are interested in getting some more of your tips or trying to organize their life and make that shift as they're preparing for 2021, where can they find you for more information?
Yes, there's two places that are always really easy to find me. One is at origamiday.com, and the other is on any social media platform at My Origami Day.
Well, thank you so much, Samantha. We appreciate it, and we can't wait to see you back here on Living East Tennessee next month.
Thank you.
And just a great way to reflect as well.
I know.